People of the internet, Lost Ark is back again for another quick video this time. No, you don't see a box in front of you, you see a blank white screen, and that is because I don't have a product to handle in front of you today, but I do have some news, and I think it's news that a lot of you, if you haven't seen this already, are going to be interested to know about. Recently, we saw Glock come up with a special product just for Canada. Glock decided there's a market in Canada for something they've been selling for years with great success throughout the world, and that was their Glock 19 pistol. So Glock came out with a special 106mm barrel to meet Canadian regulations, and we found ourselves with a special edition Canadian Glock 19. I was super excited about them. I purchased one. If you haven't seen my video, look for it. That was great for us. Great for Canada, great for Glock. Good decision. Glock has decided to follow that up with, I think, probably something that even has more hype than the release of the Canadian Special Edition Glock 19. And that's something that has only recently released in the United States. If you haven't seen this yet, you're probably guessing already. It's the Glock 19X. For those of you who don't know, the Glock 19X is a combination of a Glock 17 frame and a Glock 19 slide. And people who don't follow the number system of Glock and aren't immediately aware of what all those are, both pistols, the 17 and the 19, are 9mm pistols. The 17 is their full-size frame, the standard size frame that they started making years ago. The Glock 19 is one step down. It's the compact frame and slide. The Glock 19X, which was developed for a bid for the US Army contract for a new pistol, combines a Glock 19 slide, which is the compact slide, and the Glock 17 frame, the standard size frame, into one package. And it was also developed to be the coyote color that you see on the screen, I believe probably because of a requirement of the Army bidding process that they wanted a color similar to that. So what does this mean? What it means is that Glock created for the first time a hybrid pistol utilizing a frame and a slide from two different pistols in their lineup. And they've decided to release it to Canada. People have been snapping these up in the US like crazy. Maybe it's the new factor, new color. The idea of having a compact frame for some people is very difficult because if they've got really large hands or can't make a certain style of grip work for them when shooting a pistol, the 17 was always the better choice over the 19. A lot of people just can't buy 19s because it won't fit their hand and they don't like the way it feels in their hand with maybe a pinky off the frame or having to cramp up their hand to fit it around the frame. I haven't had a problem. I've got fairly large hands, but some people I know just simply won't buy a Glock 19 because it's too small for them. This is a solution that allows someone to have that shorter slide and longer frame grip. And that's great. If people are after that, that's fantastic. It's going to come with the 106mm barrel. Keep in mind, this is the new Glock Marksman barrel. It's got the new rifling. It's the standard barrel that's now in all Generation 5 Glocks. And basically this pistol is based off of the Gen 5. It's the Gen 5 17 frame and the Gen 5 19 slide married together. Some features, if you aren't familiar with the Gen 5 in the Glock lineup or the 19X specifically, it has none of the finger grooves on the front of the frame. You'll notice where your fingers wrap around the front of the frame, there are no grooves. Obviously the color is unique, a new finish on the slide, and the 19X in Canada will come with Glock night sights installed, I am told, by the distributor. It's going to come with coyote colored 10-round magazines. The US version ships with extended magazines. So we won't see those in Canada, but we will see coyote colored magazines, so at least they will match the pistol. If you're interested in it, feel free to go online. There's lots of videos already, people shooting these and talking about them and reviewing them. Again, I don't have one in front of me yet because these have not arrived yet in Canada, but I wanted to put this out there so that people are aware it's happening. You can go online right now and pre-order these on certain websites. Feel free to look them up. Obviously, I can't link to any of them because of YouTube's rules, So you're on your own to find them. Some have already sold out. If you have access to the law enforcement dealer in Canada, that would be a good place to look if you want to save a little bit of money. Sometimes the products can be a little bit less expensive that way. But I've seen these at roughly $800, which is not a huge expense. I mean, Glocks in Canada used to be far more expensive than they are today. And to get the brand new product that everybody's looking for right when it releases for $800 is really not a bad deal. So if you're interested, get out there, have a look for them. I'm not sure yet if I'll get my hands on one. It would be nice to at least have a look at one and review it. If I don't get one myself, I might look to see if somebody I know picks one up. But really the theory here is it fits a larger hand, compact slide, it's a different color, it's a cool factor. If you like it, great. If you don't, well, buy a 17 or a 19. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed hearing about this news. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them below. Got any questions, let me know. I can try and find out from the distributors. But at the end of the day, I hope you guys liked the video. If you do, feel free to subscribe. And more content's coming soon. Thanks, guys.